This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Come on, set, Cowboy 80.
I got him. Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm scared.
Hurts throwing right away. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard.
70 Timberwolf.
56 is Mike. Who that? 56, Mike 56, right there, 56. Watch the run.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
On second and 11 now. Hurts escaping the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer.
57 is the Mike.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And that's complete to Sanders. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Smith on first down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
I got you.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on first and 10. Nice run on second and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now
pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get the sack.
Here I come. Here I come. 43.
On fourth down, Smith.
Here we go.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Mike's 43.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, here's Smith. He hits his target, Lockett. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. 23 yards the pickup there.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Geno out to throw. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Check three.
70 Lions.
From the 41, Smith. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Marquise Goodwin, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick.
Yes, sir.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Gonna get it.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Eluding the pressure right. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Let's go now.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. It's caught by Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw again on second down. Hurts dancing to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Grant Calcaterra, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I heard you talking.
Now after the
I was
touchdown,
like, shit,
here's
nigga,
Elliott on
if
to
he
kick
talking
it
that
away.
goddamn much, if he talking that goddamn much, I gotta hear him.
Return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he returns this to the 22.
I heard you over there talking. I heard you over there, goddamn me. Well, I didn't hear you. I see your voice
The
thing
Eagles
moving.
going to take the first of their timeouts.
So I was like, shit, let me see what he's
they
talking
take
about.
it over, we step aside.
So,
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt.
now what you were saying?
Come 19.
Now Gino on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Gino. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Now a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
No, I'm good on that money, bro. I'll bet you I will be niggas ask for free.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
They're not ready for this. They still playing suck.
79 Broncos.
I'm playing the wrong football.
To throw is Smith. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On the double.
42. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And if his coaches are correct, we're going to see a lot more runs like that from this young rookie going forward.
And you know, slapping each other on the back up in the boots right now? The scouting department, because they really recommended this guy highly, and he's justifying their faith in him.
Throw out wide to Walker. Touchdown! Ken Walker from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Ready, set.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. The slot man in motion right.
I'm here all day. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Come on, D.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Fresh off the pick-6, it's Smith. And that is incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick-6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Smith. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Let's go, defense. And here we go. 42's Mike, 42's Mike.
The final shot here before break. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street.
Walker going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
On the set. Liking 18.
Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Watch out.
Going with their tight end on 4th. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
57 to Mike. Come on, D. Check 13. Check 13. Kill.
18 Cardinal.
Check 3. Back. Watch twist.
Ready.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Panther Street.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
Throwing is Hurts.
Right there, 56. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And this one complete to Smith. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
57, Mike 57. Watch the curl, watch the curl.
Set, hurt, set.
Out of the gun, Smith.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Smith. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a 1-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Smith. Being chased out left. he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Hiking, 18. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Smith now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now it's Smith.
Push him back.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Check pass. Check pass.
Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing now is Gino. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will have solid field position. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Swing.
19 Tiger, 19.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts.
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
18 Cardinal.
56. Check 56. Let's go.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
On first and 10, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
60 Bison.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
60 Eagles.
From the 29, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his right.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game. Then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Back to throw, Smith. This is the tight end Fant. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Going right back to Fant.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
They get 25 yards out of that one, and it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Geno now to throw.
Returning right back to Lockett.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, Smith. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Don't get nervous. Mike's 42.
A shotgun snap for Smith.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eaglesons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 2nd down, Gamewell looking for space.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hurts.
He'll buy some time right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Bronco 80. Check. Street. 56. There's a party now. Hiking 18. Watch the safety creep. No street.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
56, the mic, boys.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
You ain't doing that.
A carry here for the big tight end. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on second down. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
We dominate today.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
He's got his tight end fan, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now Gino on first down. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the gun, here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again is Smith.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And that has to be...
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. Coming up is a rematch of that memorable Super Bowl 49 between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Their meeting at Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Dietrich Wise Jr. Able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Check smash, check smash.
Another try after the first down sack. Smith dancing to his left. And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming.
Throwing Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man. Hurt. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, watch.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
The Patriots come up empty on 4th down.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on 4th down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get
right?
your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up when the ball gets to the receiver.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Now Gino. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first down, Smith.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Here's Walker, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Now it's Smith.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's our time. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Check. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now Jones. Flush to his right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him.
An incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
We got 3. We got
19.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Hey. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike 56. Mike 56. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
All day, baby, all day.
They're going to try and throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Montgomery back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
56. Mike 56.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
56, right?
Dragon 60.
Rabbit. Mike 56.
No street.
56. I'm coming.
Hey, smash.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Check.
You got nothing.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 39. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, keep it up.
56. Mike 56. Right there. 56.
I'm 19 tight.
Mike 50
Street.
56.
19 Tiger.
56 to Mike, boys.
Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
56 is the Mike. Man, I got
Regs. Check smash.
Banjo. 56. Mike 56 right there. 56.
Back to throw. Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jacoby Myers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Undercrush.
The final shot here before break. Smith going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught at the 25.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what